Hi everyone, in this video we're going to go over Leetcode sort array by parity question. Major tech companies like Amazon, Microsoft, LinkedIn, etc. are asking this question while they're conducting their technical interviews. I hope you will find this video tutorial helpful for your technical interview preparation. Let's start with reading the question. Given an array A of non-negative integers, we have a non-negative integer array, return an array consisting of all the even elements of A followed by all the odd elements of A. You may return any answer array that satisfies this question. Example 1. So we are given an array and we need to put all the even elements in the beginning of the array and on all the odd elements coming after. This is how we will sort the array. So 3, 1, 2, 4 becomes 2, 4, 3, 1. And the outputs 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 1, 3 would also be accepted. So they don't care about the order. So how are we going to solve this question? We have a non-negative integer array and we need to sort it. Let's get on the whiteboard and try to understand. To solve this question, we can use a separate array and sort using the array, a separate array and sort in that array, or what we want to do here is we want to sort in place using one pass in O and linear time complexity. So what I want to do is I want to create two pointers. One of them is walking slow and the other is walking faster. And there's even a better way of doing this, creating two pointers on each side of the array and making them walk towards each other and making them meet in the middle. So that's even faster, but I guess this is much easier to understand. That's why I do it this way. So I don't think that would be too much difference anyway. So let's get started with two pointers. And I pointer is going to do one pass. It's in a for loop iterating through the array. So I starts walking, and each time we need to check one thing. AOI mod 2 is equal to 0. Mod 2 is basically AOI divided by 2 and the remainder is 0 or not. For example, 9 divided by 2 is the mod is actually 1, because 9 is 2 times 4 plus 1. So mod is this remainder. This is what we are after here. Let's reload this. Okay. So AOI mod 2 is equal to 0. That's what we're looking for. AOI mod 2 is 0. No, so we keep iterating. AOI mod 2 is equal to 0. That's true. So what we need to do is we need to swap AOI and AOJ. So in this case, AOI and AOJ swapped, and AOI becomes here. Then what we need to do is increment J. Let's put it here as well. Incremented J. So again, we are checking AOI mod 2 is 0, no, continue. And here AO and J stays here, J is not moving. J is only moving after swap because we don't want to swap the same number over and over again. So AOI mod 2 is 0, yes, that's the true. So make it 0 and swap it with this one. Sorry, make it 1. We basically swapped. And increment J pointer. And we completed the array anyway. And that will become 2, 4, 3, 1. Let's see the other example. We put J and I in the beginning. I will be doing one pass in place sorting. So I will be doing one pass and J will just follow as it swaps. So AOI mode 2.0 not changing. AOI mode 2.0 not changing. AOI mode 2.0, yes, we found one. So we are changing this to with we are swapping this with J. 1 6. So what we do now, we increment J. Continue with the for loop. I hits another mod 2.0, so swap this with 5. This is 5, this is 8. What do we do now? Increment J. I continues. AOI mode 2.0 false. I moves on. AOI mode 2.0 right, so swap it with J. Increment J. And increment I. Finally return the final array, and that will be it. That will be the correct result. So this is how we do this in-place sorting with O engineer time, O one time, O on space complexity. We are not taking any extra space, we're not creating any extra array, so this is in-place sorting. So let's see this in the code. So we create a J pointer starting from the beginning, I pointer starting from the beginning, and that will go through the A array. And as it goes through, when it hits AOI mode 2.0, swap. Swap operation is, you may come across this quite often. Basically, you create this temp variable, set it to AOJ, AOJ, AOI, and AOI set it to temp. So you may need to memorize this or just try to learn from other examples as well. This is how you swap two numbers in the array. And increment J position. There's also, it will be cleaner if we call it, write a swap method, swap AOI and AOJ, and separate functions swapping, and that make it cleaner as well, but this is easier to understand, so I put it this way. Again, there's another way of doing this. We can create two pointers. They start walking towards each other from each end of the array, and they will meet in the middle. As they go through, they will swap the numbers, and that will be faster, but I think this is fast enough as well, so let's submit and see. For example, this is something to do with the I think this site. Last time it was 99%, now it's 30%. Okay, again it's 99%. So this is pretty much it for this question. I hope you found this one helpful, and I have more videos coming up. If you subscribe to my channel, we can meet again in the near future. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.